Oh my goodness, is what the people are saying true? I have to check my YouTube analytics immediately. That's right, baby. Bro fell off his back and it's in full force. So let's talk about it. Yeah, you guys ain't wrong. My views, they're all over the place. Games that used to do really well for me, videos are now struggling to break 20,000 views. You know, it wasn't that long ago where I could upload a BeamNG drive, walk away, come back the next day and see it sitting at 100,000 views. What happened? What changed? Was it me? Was it you? Was it YouTube? Is it the algorithm? I don't know. Do I look like some kind of scientist? The real truth is, it's probably a mix of all those things. Back in 2012 when I started this channel, I had no idea what I was doing. And when you don't know what you're doing, you have to start looking to others who do know what they're doing. So I started copying people like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, whoever was big at the time. I was looking at their channels, studying them, and trying to mimic them. When I started YouTube, this channel looked a lot different than it does now. Because I was copying people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, and stuff like that, I had games on the channel like Dead Island, Outlast, games with tons of swearing in it, and I swore a lot on this channel too. I played those games and I said those things back in the day because I thought that's what it took to be a YouTuber. I thought you had to be edgy and dark humor and all sorts of stuff. After years and years of trying to mimic the greats, I took a breather, I paused, I looked at my channel, I looked at my own videos, and I thought, this isn't what I want to do. This isn't who I want to be. So what did I do? Old OB switched gears. He decided to become family friendly, and let me tell you something. The moment I did that, I felt so much better about the videos I was making. I felt better about the channel. I felt better about who I was being. I was no longer trying to mimic the greats like PewDiePie, and instead I was just being myself. Switching to family friendly didn't have an immediate impact on the channel either. My videos were still getting 5 to 10 views per video for years. But what did change was my happiness and my confidence. But then my friends at the time, they started getting mad at me. They were telling me I was a sellout and that I was only in it for the views and everything like that. They wanted me to be what they thought I should have been in their eyes, but I just wanted to be me. Every single day in my comment section, I read the same things over and over again. And they say, I miss the old Obi. Obi, you've changed. Your views are way lower because you've changed so much. And you're right. I have changed because I've gotten older. Sure, I could act like I used to act. I could scream really loud, be way over energetic, sing in my videos because I used to sing a lot in my videos for some reason, and it was fun, and I still do sometimes, but it's definitely different now than it was back then. But the problem is, if I start doing YouTube like I did back in 2018-19, what I'm doing is essentially what I did when I first started. Instead of me copying Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, now what I'm doing is I'm copying old OB. I got older and I slowed down a little bit. I don't release 2 videos a day on this channel anymore like I used to. My priorities in life, they changed. When I first started blowing up on YouTube, it consumed me. YouTube was my #1 priority, and everything else, including my physical health, my mental health, my relationship with my girlfriend, who's now my wife, everything else came last and YouTube came first. I was constantly checking the comments for validation and things, if people liked the editing, if they liked me, everything y'all were saying, I was taking to heart. People would tell me in my vlogs that my mouth looked stupid because I was born with an oversized tongue, and growing up, my tongue would always press against the top layer of my teeth, and it pushed my teeth out, causing me to have like an overbite. So I ended up getting self-conscious. I went out and then I got Invisalign, which straightened my teeth, but I had to wear it almost the entire day. And while I was wearing it, I had a lisp. And guess what the comment section did? They attacked me for my lisp. Eventually, my teeth come out straight. I take out the Invisalign, my lisp, for the most part, goes away. People are running out of things to pick on me for until they saw the hairline. You guys ever wonder why I wear a hat in like 100% of my videos? I was born with this widow's peak. I've had it since I was a baby. When I was growing up all throughout middle school, I had this hairline and kids were picking on me, saying I was gonna be bald before high school. And then I got to high school and kids were really brutal over there. So what did I do? I just stuck a hat on my head. And then when I started YouTube, I just continued wearing the hat because I was self-conscious about it, because everyone around me was making me self-conscious about my hairline. Eventually, I was brave enough to take the hat off on a YouTube video, and sure enough, all the kids in the comment section, haha, Obi's going bald, came back, and that flooded a bunch of memories back to me, which made me feel really not good. So then I just decided to start wearing the hat again because, like, I'm just tired of children making fun of me, I guess. Reading the mean comments day after day, people making fun of me, my appearance, my videos, whatever, it finally made something click in my brain. It made me stop and wonder about why I'm even doing YouTube, and why did I hold it as such a high priority in my life, because it shouldn't be that high. So I switched my priorities. YouTube was no longer number one. Instead, at the time, it was my girlfriend, then it was my mental and physical health, my family and friends, and then YouTube was last. And doing that had quite the effect on my channel. My viewership went down quite a bit. I went from doing 2 videos a day down to 1. I changed how long I'm recording per day. I changed my editing style. And that's because I lowered YouTube from my priority list. It's no longer at the top. It's down here. And at the top is my wife and just my well-being. Putting all of your self-worth into your social media status is such a dangerous game. When you're at the top and you're raking in millions and millions of views, you feel invincible, okay? You feel like you're on top of the world. I know, I've been there before. But when your viewership goes down, you feel like you're at the very bottom. You feel like you are worthless. And YouTube is such a roller coaster that having that I need views mentality is so bad for your mental health. There were times on this platform where I held 20 million views a month and I was on top of the world. I felt invincible. But then came the months where I only had 3 or 4 million views for the month. And I was so depressed over it. I thought everything was falling apart and that my career was over. And then sure enough, a couple of months later, I'm back up to 10 million. Then I'm back down to 4 million. Then I'm up to 15 million. Then I'm up to down to 3 million. And it's just back and forth because it's a roller coaster. You never know what's going to happen on this platform. I had to make a decision back then. Either keep living in these highs and lows, letting the YouTube views and what y'all are saying in the comments dictate how I feel for the entire month or two, or maybe step back a little bit. Kind of let the videos do its own thing and stop worrying so much about the views and my average view duration, my click-through rate, and all the stupid numbers that they throw at you. So that's kind of what I've been doing for the past couple of years. I've just been coasting. And because I'm not chasing those viral videos and those viral trends, like back when Siren Head was blowing up, me, Spy Komodo, we got together and made like 50 Siren Head videos. Because we're not really doing that kind of thing anymore, I've been able to step back and just kind of enjoy being on the platform. Something that took me and a lot of other YouTubers a very long time to understand is that you do not need 100,000 views per video to stay on the platform. In fact, a lot of channels that do get 100K views per video are actually losing to my channel that's only getting 10, 26, 17, and things like that. Whereas their videos come out, they get 100K views. After that, they kind of just stop getting views. Whereas on my end, I release a 10K video and I check back the next day. Sometimes it's at 20K. I check back in a week. Sometimes it's at 50K. Not always, but sometimes. A great example of this is a video I had from last year. This one only got 13,000 views its first day, and now it's sitting at 1.3 million. When you get enough of these videos just growing over time, it doesn't matter if your newest video gets 5K or 100K, because that's not the lifeline of your channel. The lifeline is your backlog of videos that are doing this secretly in the back. I released this video on September 20th, and on the first day it released, I got 14,000 views. And look how low the views were on this graph until November 26th. It took nearly 2 months for the YouTube algorithm to say, okay, let's give this video some views. And now it's sitting very handsomely at 1 million views. My biggest video on this platform was released in 2018, and it only got 37,000 views its first day. It took this long for it to get to 8.6 million. So when kids would tell me, Obi, I miss when you used to release videos and they would get 1 million views. Buddy, that never happened. I've never once in my entire life released a video that got 1 million views the day I posted it. My YouTube strategy has never been to get 100,000 views the day I post a video. is to get a few videos per month that have the potential to break 1 million over the course of the next few years. Because let me tell you something, you get a couple of those going and you're set. It really only takes a few of those per month, and that's all it takes. So, dear viewer, I have to ask the question, did I fall off, or have I secretly been coasting, getting the same amount of views consistently for 5 years, just doing it in the background on my own terms? I'm not the best YouTuber in the world. I don't know how to make a video and have it get 1 million views the day it goes live. And honestly, I'll probably never know how to do that. But I still try my absolute hardest on every video I make. I give 100% of my focus on the recording, the editing, and the thumbnailing. And whether that's enough or not, I guess we'll see. So I guess at the end of the day, we have to answer the question, did OB fall off? And the answer is potentially. But I can say with 100% certainty that once I stopped worrying so much about the views, my real life happiness has skyrocketed. Do not put all your self-worth into social media. You are a lot more than your numbers on a website say you are. And whatever you do, please do not compare yourself to others, because there's always going to be someone out there that's doing the thing that you're doing, but way better. And that, my viewer, is my rant of the day. I bid you adieu.